Why simping turns men into losers. Every simp thinks love will save him, but in reality, it destroys him. Stoicism teaches us one brutal truth. When you put a woman on a pedestal, you place yourself in the dirt. 1. Understand simping correctly, the sweet trap of illusion. What exactly is simping? Is it just kindness? Or something far more destructive? Every man has been told, if you give her everything, she will love you back. But ask yourself, has that ever worked? Or does it only lead to being ignored, rejected, and laughed at? Simping is not generosity. It is desperation disguised as love. It's the man who sends endless good morning texts that never get replies. The man who spends money he doesn't have on a woman who doesn't even care. The man who cancels his own plans, his own dreams, just to be available for someone who sees him as an option, not a priority. Why do men fall into this trap? Because they believe validation from a woman will fill the emptiness inside, because they confuse servitude with affection. But Stoicism teaches, the moment you hand over your peace of mind to someone else, you lose control of yourself. So let me ask again, are you loving her or are you worshiping her? Are you giving because you choose to or because you fear being alone? These questions matter because the line between strength and weakness is razor thin. And once a man crosses that line, something dangerous begins to happen. He loses the very respect he's desperately trying to earn. 2. Why simps lose respect from women. Respect is not given, it is earned. And paradoxically, the more a man tries to buy affection through simping, the less respect he receives. Why? Because respect is built on strength, not submission. When a woman sees a man bending over backwards, she may accept his gifts, his attention, his time, but deep down, she knows this is not love. It is weakness. And women do not admire weakness. They may exploit it, they may tolerate it, but they will never respect it. Imagine this. A man cancels his workout just to drive across town to pick her up. Another man skips a big opportunity at work because she needed him. At first, she might feel flattered, but eventually, she feels suffocated, even disgusted. The truth, she can never trust him to stand strong in life because he can't even stand strong with her. Respect evaporates the moment she realizes he has no backbone. And once respect is gone, attraction follows quickly after, which leads us to the next painful consequence, the slow destruction of a man's inner world, his psychology itself. 3. Psychological consequences. Loss of self-worth. What happens inside the mind of a simp? He begins to equate his worth with her response. If she smiles, he feels alive. If she ignores him, he feels worthless. His entire emotional state depends on her attention. That is not love, it's addiction. This addiction corrodes self-esteem. Over time, the simp stops seeing himself as a man with goals, dreams, or principles. He becomes a satellite orbiting her world. Without her, he feels empty. With her, he feels anxious because he knows deep down she doesn't truly want him. The Stoics warned about this very trap. He who depends on another man's nod for his happiness is enslaved. A simp is enslaved not by chains, but by neediness. The psychological toll is heavy: jealousy, insecurity, depression. And worst of all, the simp loses the ability to stand alone. He fears silence. He fears solitude. He fears himself. And this fear drives him into a vicious cycle, a loop where the more he gives, the less he receives, and the deeper he sinks. 4. Simple and failed loop. Here's the cruel cycle. The simp gives too much. She loses respect. She withdraws. He panics and gives even more. It's a downward spiral with no exit. Each rejection makes him double his efforts. Each cold shoulder makes him chase harder. And each time he convinces himself, if I just try a little more, she'll see my worth. But she never does, because worth is not proven through begging. It's proven through strength. This cycle doesn't just ruin one relationship, it ruins his future. Every failure reinforces the belief, I'm not enough. And soon, he enters every new connection already defeated. But Stoicism offers a harsh, yet liberating perspective. The root of simping is not love. It's the illusion of control. 5. Stoic perspective. The illusion of control of love. The Stoics taught that suffering comes from trying to control what is not ours. Love, respect, desire, these belong to others. You cannot command them. You cannot force them. A simp suffers because he believes, if I do X, she must give me Y. But attraction is not a transaction. You can't buy it, trade it, or demand it. You can only embody it. Stoicism reminds us, the only thing under our control is our own mind, our own actions, our own virtue. When a man forgets this, he tries to bend reality to his will, and reality always breaks him. So the question is, if simping is slavery, what is freedom? The answer lies in building inner strength. 6. The path to liberation. Building inner strength. Freedom begins when a man stops chasing validation and starts building himself. Instead of asking, what does she want from me? He asks, what kind of man do I want to be? The simp spends hours crafting texts. The strong man spends hours in the gym, at his craft, in silence, sharpening his mind. The simp sacrifices his dignity to keep her attention. The strong man protects his dignity at all costs. This doesn't mean rejecting women. It means rejecting weakness. A Stoic man knows when he values himself, others will too. But when he devalues himself, the world reflects that back tenfold. Building strength takes discipline, waking up early, training the body, mastering emotions, pursuing purpose. Every step away from neediness is a step toward freedom. And when that strength is built, something powerful happens. Women no longer see him as an option. They see him as a man to be respected. 7. The Stoic principle of respect. How does a man ensure he never falls into simping again? By living according to timeless Stoic principles. Control what you can. Your habits, your discipline, your words, not her choices. Detach from outcome. Desire without attachment. Care without begging. Live by virtue. Courage, wisdom, justice, self-control. A woman may leave, but these remain. Embrace solitude. If you cannot walk alone, you cannot walk with strength beside anyone else. Command respect, never chase it. Respect flows to men who respect themselves. These principles transform a man from a beggar into a leader, from a simp. Remember this, simping doesn't destroy you because of her. It destroys you because of how you see yourself. A man who respects himself never begs, never chases, never kneels for validation. He stands firm, and the world respects him for it. If you found value in this message, subscribe for more Stoic truths to sharpen your mind and strengthen your spirit. Stay strong, stay disciplined, and never let weakness define you.